are your views upon it?
See, first of all, as you said that we are here to promote our film. I think that comes second, because for us this cause is much more important. Because I have basically lived with pets all my life, and if I go home, if I go home and if you count the pets I have, I think it will be plus 25, you know. And I've grown up with pets since the time I was born. Since the time I was born, I was surrounded by pets. So when my sister, Devati, when she told me that this thing is happening today, I said that me and Evelyn should be here. Because even Evelyn has a very wonderful pet, and he kind of loves me a lot. So that was very good. But besides all of that, I think the cause is very important, you know. Because even in our film, you know, the unconditional love factor, I think that unconditional love is only seen in pets, you know. The way you wake up and they love you, when you are ill, they are worried about you, when you come home, they're happy to see you. See, that's unconditional love. And it doesn't matter whether it's a stray or whether it's a breed. A pet is a pet. You know, you give them love and they give you back. So today, what you all are doing, I think it deserves not just a round of applause, but a huge amount of respect also. So, thank you. And so, of course, me and Evelyn have to be here, because the cause is important and what we are doing definitely will spread news all over the world, not just in Mumbai. And I hope that one day strays are completely eradicated and every home has a pet and every home has love to that pet. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think Evelyn would like to say something about her pet. So, yeah.
So I have a adopted cat, and I think she's like everything for me. She is the happiness in my house, and I have one dog also who loves me more. That's right, but then he loves everyone.
I'm not special anymore.
And I think that animals, especially cat and dog, were designed by God to be with the human. So I think it's our responsibility to give them a home. And sometimes we feel like, you know, a cat or a dog is really coming to you, especially a stray. When you meet a stray and it instantly is so warm to you, it really means that they are looking for a friendship with you. And I think everyone should give them a home, like only if you can take care of them, of course, because they need a lot of care. And I think it's a great thing that the youth is putting out this initiative, because as the youth of Mumbai or of India or in the world, the youth is the one who changes the future. So I'm really proud to be part of this today and support the Adopt-A-thon, which is happening on 9th of August. 9th of August, please everyone come and adopt one little animal child and take them home and give them a really good home.
Like to add something. Before we go any further, I must say that the reason me and Evelyn are here is because my dear sister Devati, she told us about this. And I know that it's a fact, okay? If you go to Andheri and if anyone asks you that, you know, do you have any care about an animal or do you know where you should go? Everybody knows my sister Devati, because not just she just helps stray and adoption, she in fact feeds 300 dogs every night, and that's a fact. And I'm very proud of that. So I must say that I'm an animal lover, but I think a true animal liver and giver is my sister. So a round of applause for all these. And just ask what's this?
So could you please tell us about your role in the film ISHQEDARRIYAAN? I mean, we are really curious. We all are just waiting to see this film because you both have actually, you know, revolutionized your. I mean, we've seen you in such a role for the first very time. So we just want to know more about your roles in this film. Please help us out.
I think both of us are sporting a new look in this film.
Yeah.
And you've seen the trailer and the promos already out. And on 29th of May, our movie is releasing ISHQEDARRIYAAN, the Day of Love, I would call it. And for the first time, I'm playing a girl from a typical Indian background, the Punjabi girl who lives in Himachal. It's a very simple film, so our characters are quite simple too. My character Evelyn, she runs a school for less fortunate kids, and that's all she does really. Like her whole heart is in giving back, and it was her grandfather's dream. She lives with her nanny, and all she does is she wants to give education to everyone in her village. And one day she meets Mahaksha's character Agam, and for the first time she meets a friend, which becomes much more. And she wonders what true love really is all about. And that's the story of ISHQEDARRIYAAN.
Well, as Evelyn mentioned right now that you'll be seeing her in a tea-glam look for the very first time. And yes, she's playing a very simple girl from a simple village in Himachal. And I believe that the Evelyn people have seen before. Everybody has loved her, but if you really want to be awed by Evelyn, you should watch her in ISHQEDARRIYAAN, which releases 1 week from today. And my role definitely is of a millionaire. He lives in America. He's a very introvert kind of character. But then circumstances make him meet Lovely, which is played by Evelyn. And then how his life completely changes is the arc of Agam. And as Yash mentioned right now that we're coming in new roles. Yes, it's the first time me and Evelyn are paired together. So it's a very simple romantic film. So I really hope that you all go and watch it on the 29th and fall in love with us. Thank you.
Also now I'm even more excited to now watch the film, definitely. And let's have a look at the promo of ISHQEDARRIYAAN right now.
Oh, okay. Well, ISHQEDARRIYAAN is all about love. It's all about the simplicity of love. And on 29th, as my co-star Evelyn just mentioned, it's the day, it's love day, it's romance day. Because ISHQEDARRIYAAN is all about love and romance. And that's what you're going to get to watch on the 29th.
Yeah, I think it's the story about the true form of love, the selfless kind of love. And of course it's a romantic story. It's a musical love story, how we like to call it, because we have this amazing soundtrack of the film, which thankfully already got a lot of appreciation. We have great singers like UNCUT Arijit Singh, Mohit Chauhan, Bilal Saeed, Master Salim, Aziz Kaur. All the big names are on our soundtrack and have given us amazing songs. And in fact, our film is really, the music is really important to our film because it narrates the story of our film. So you can watch the trailer, but also when you listen to the songs, you'll know a lot about what is going on in the film, what are the characters going through. And since it's a very character-driven script, you'll get to see characters which have lots of shades to themselves. Like my character, Evelyn, she may be very strong on the outside, but still she's very vulnerable inside of her, and when she realizes what love is, you know, that's a big deal for her, and so is it for Agam, which is played by Mahaksha. His character actually is that tough guy who, you know, doesn't take anything in the world. He thinks he has it all right and he knows what he's doing. And then one day he meets this girl who's just, you know, like a breath of fresh air in his life, and that wind just blows him off his track.
Evelyn, what is the difference compared to the other movie?
For me,
Yeah.
like for my movies,
Yeah.
see, I've obviously played a lot of NRI roles. All the roles were different. All the movies I did were different. Mostly I've been part of comedy films, which I love, and multi-stars, which again I love because it's a much easier thing, I think, to be part of a really good, great cast. But once it's a love story, it's just about one more in fact, Mohit Datta, our third cast member. It's a story which is revolving around your character, and it becomes much more difficult as an actor to show, you know, from for 2 hours to carry a character through that movie. So for me, that was one thing which is different, of course, and it's kind of my debut as a solo lead heroine. And the character is completely different. For the first time, I'm playing a very de-glam girl, a very simple girl, while before I've always played the cute and sexy one. And now this girl is not sexy. She's just really regular girl who is beautiful because of who she is, not because of her outside. And what else is different? It's a romantic film, which I've had in Yariyan, for example. It was a romance, but this one is a very character-driven script, which nowadays it's quite hard to find. I feel like as an actor, you want to show different sides of your talent, and you want to show that you can at least try and attempt to get into a different kind of character. And I think our director VK Prakash and our producer Rajesh Banga have really given us a big game changer for us in our career, because it was quite hard, you know, for me to play a very chatty Indian girl when actually like Hindi is not my first language, and I had like 70% of the script with my dialogues, and it was really intense.
How was chemistry?
Well, the chemistry as my dear Kosa just mentioned that yes, for her the role was very challenging, but because she's a thorough professional, I think it went very, very smoothly. I mean, when VK Prakash, our director, used to give us a script, I think I had like 2 lines compared to her 20 lines. So she was very focused, and I believe that chemistry happens when there's a balance of give and take. Luckily for me and Evelyn, that balance was always there, and we always used to give and understand each other's characters. I think that was our greatest plus point, and of course on the we'll see how good our chemistry is. Yeah. Next.
Evelyn, any memorable in movie?
Moments, of course, lots of memorable moments. Well, I think we've told the story where I tried to steal your food like 100 times now. So I shall tell you a different story. See, our director VK Prakash, he liked to do on-set workshops. So he thought it's really fun if we just change characters, and I have to get into his character and he has to get into my character, which are completely opposite, because my character is an extrovert and his character is an introvert. So to understand the other character, he made us switch characters before the shot, like before we shoot a scene. Let's switch it up and like do different kind of workshops, would drive me crazy.
So it was very challenging, of course, because we had a lot of pre-production. Like for ISHQEDARRIYAAN, as you saw the trailer, as you saw the poster, as you saw looks being completely different. There was a lot of pre-production in this film because the character, as Evelyn mentioned, it's a character-driven story. So VK Prakash, our director, he's an actor's director basically. So he believes that you have to live the character. So sometimes he used to mix and match it up. So it was very confusing to me to speak Punjabi and to have that chattery box kind of a character, when actually my character is very soft-spoken. But it was very good because, as I mentioned to you before, the chemistry was very good because we were in each other's characters. So I think that was one of the biggest plus points.
Yeah, but I think I remember more now from like the promo tour. We've been touring for quite some time, and we go to all the different cities to meet people. And just recently we went to the Golden Temple, where we in fact were supposed to prepare the langar, and he does not know how to make rotis. I'm a professional. Just saying.
Yes, she's a professional.
I made all the rotis.
She made like 16 and I made
All
like
he did was like
one.
fluff around the flour.
Yeah, I was giving her the flour so that she could roll it. So I think, see, that's chemistry. You see, I give and she does.
And I take.
And lastly, any message for audience?
Well, the message will be definitely this, that you'll be seeing us together. You'll be hearing wonderful music. You'll be seeing beautiful locations. But more importantly, you'll be seeing love. On the 29th, ISHQEDARRIYAAN is all about love. It's all about what happens to people after they fall in love. And I wish that you come and fall in love with us on the 29th.
And I feel like more than for us, it's been a really long wait. You know, we've had this movie in our hands, and it's up for release finally on 29th of May. And please everyone, go and watch it and share our love with everyone. You can take your kids, you can take your mom, you can take your grandmother, you can take your boyfriend or girlfriend. You can take anyone, because it's such a clean and beautiful movie. Anyone of all ages and all backgrounds can come and watch this movie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Evelyn. Yeah. Hi, I'm Evelyn, and you are watching Anandam TV.
Finally on 29th of May. And please everyone, go and watch it and share our love with everyone. You can take your kids, you can take your mom, you can take your grandmother, you can take your boyfriend or girlfriend. You can take everyone because it's such a clean and beautiful movie. Anyone of all ages and all backgrounds can come and watch this movie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Evelyn. Yeah. Hi, I'm Evelyn and you are watching Anandam TV.